Welcome back, Lakers fans. I go by the name of DJSPORTS, and this is the 2023 season's first episode of Lakers I Choose You. Let me clap it up for myself. Oh, dang, I hit the wrong button. Listen, I'm just getting used to having new sound effects on this show and all of that, y'all. But that was hilarious that was the first thing that popped up. I want to congratulate myself on coming back. I'm hoping y'all had a great summer. I didn't talk about the Lakers at all this past summer because I was hanging out in the WNBA. I got a press pass for the LA Sparks if you've been hanging around on my channel. So you've been seeing a lot of basketball here, but it's been women's basketball. And hopefully y'all are loving rocking with me just on the basketball tip. There's not too many haters that come to my YouTube page and then tell me, stop talking about women's basketball, which is usually what happens when you mix women's and men's basketball on one channel. But I thank y'all for rocking with me, my loyal fans. Again, with a hand clap. I got it right that time, y'all. I promise I'm going to continue to get it right here. But a lot has changed over this season. We have had some big pickups. So I wanted to take time before the preseason game that's coming up here this weekend to just go through the new roster. I'm admittedly not familiar with a lot of these new players, y'all. So I just wanted to go through and talk about some of the new players, talk about some of the old players, but really just go through some highlights and hang out on my channel here more. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. For those of y'all that are listening in audio, go ahead and look in the description. There is a link to my YouTube channel. You're going to find me much more on my YouTube channel, period. That's the only place I post every single day. And whether that's a live video, a short form video, or some kind of long form video for the season, I post on my YouTube video almost every day. So let's go through the roster, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. So we've got some big pickups in the draft that are, first of all, I just want to take a step back. I think the Lakers, since the trade deadline, have done a great job at picking up players that have kind of been the gold that was just sitting there and not being treated right at other teams or not being utilized correctly. Rob Pelinka has done a really good job of putting the Lakers in contending places. We wouldn't have made the playoffs if we didn't do all of these pickups that we did last season before the trade deadline. And I'm talking about Rui Hachimura. I'm talking about Vandy. All of these players really helped us. Malik Beasley was another one that kind of was a hit or miss, and he's going to be on, I think he's on the Bucks now. Malik Beasley got traded. There was a lot of movement this NBA season, off season, with Dame and all of that. But I ain't here to talk about that. We'll talk about that on another video. And I'm so glad that I'm going live more often so I can just talk my stuff and y'all can hear me just talking about basketball, especially on the NBA tip. I've been doing it on a lot of other shows, but not really here on my channel. So welcome for those of y'all that are new. Let's go Jalen Hood-Schifino. So this is a new pickup. Let's see what the website is talking about. He ain't really played no game. He ain't played no games at all. Rookie, 20 years old, 6'6". He a guard. Love new guards that come in. It seems like he's really hungry and he can ball. But let's check out some of his clips from March Madness. Let me see if I can pop that up bigger for y'all. Let's go. Watch together. Okay, and I've also subscribed to all the channels for the video that I'm playing, so y'all ain't got to worry. Coming around that screen. Oh. All right, he can shoot. Playing against Indiana, of course. Oh, he played for Indiana. Okay. Learn something new every day. I'm not going to be ashamed of not knowing everything here. Okay. On the pass. Man, they ain't even contesting him. He got hops, too. Jalen got hops. Ooh, fake. Little floater. It looked like he's a guard that can really add some action to the play. He's a two-way player, so I'm excited to see how he plays a little bit in the preseason in G League. Oh, he almost fell there, caught himself. Ooh, look at that pass. He got a lot on that one-hand pass. Okay. Really, we looking for what they can do for the Lakers coming up, y'all. That's really what we looking for. Look at that. One hand jam. Test it. Love it. Around the screen. Stop and pop. Can't go wrong with that. Woo! He can shoot. He can shoot. Okay. Around the screen. Again, he can shoot.
As they turn it over, trying to protect this 11-point lead with 2:29 left here in Albany.
He can shoot. There we go. All right, y'all. So from the looks of this Hood Schifino video, which now I'm saying his name right, Schifino, it looks like he'll be great coming off of the screens. I'm excited to see how he's going to develop as a guard, working with like D-Lo and some more experienced guards. Bron, of course, because he's just a forward guard, strong, you know, with strategy. So I'm excited to see how he plays. It looks like he plays very confident and he's not afraid of defense. So I'm excited to see how we use him this season. I don't know how much playtime he gonna get, but we'll see. D-Lo, I'm glad D-Lo is back, and I'm glad that we betting on D-Lo. I feel like during the playoffs, he didn't show up in the ways that we thought he was going to show up, but it was a lot already riding on the playoffs by the time he got here and he was trying to find his footing. I'm glad that he's back and he's calling it home and that we're wrapping our arms around him and nurturing him and letting him really develop into the player that he's going to be. So I'm excited to see, with us betting 1,000 on D-Lo, how much he's going to actually come through for LA. I'm thinking he is going to come through for LA. He's always called this place home. So, of course, excited to see what he does. Now, Vandy. Let's talk a little bit about Vandy, y'all. I don't think Vandy really played like we thought he was going to play last year. I think he's going to settle in a little bit more this year and have a stable place in the starting lineup so that he can feel like he's a valued member of the team. He's going to have to step up more because Rui is really successful off the bench, probably going to be sixth man of the year coming off the bench again because of how he showed up in the playoffs. So it's exciting to see how Vandy is going to step up. I think he can do it. If he is going to do it, we shall see. But players like LeBron are going to challenge him and push him to become the better version of himself. So I'm excited to see what Jared can do for us. Same thing with Anthony Davis. Now, LeBron came out and said that the face of the Lakers is Anthony Davis, y'all. It's huge for the all-time scorer. You heard what I said. King James, the current all-time scorer, to step up and say that another player is the face of their franchise. The reason he said that is because Anthony Davis really does have to lead the Lakers. LeBron can't be the person who leads the Lakers this season because it's too predictable. That's the script. That's the plot. We really need somebody like Anthony Davis to be that dominant big man so that LeBron can strategize, play, and help the other guards. And also to pick a little bit, to help us play a little bit better defense. That's what I think LeBron does well. We need somebody else to be that dominant scorer, and that's Anthony Davis. That's what Jokic does for the Nuggets. That's what Embiid does for the Sixers. We need that strong big man, and I think Anthony Davis will be that this year for the Lakers. He feels like he has to step up more than ever. He's saying that he wants to play the whole season, and he got a lot stronger so that he doesn't have as many injuries. I'm excited to see how that actually plays out and that manifests in real life, y'all. I think this is the Lakers season, and Anthony Davis knows that he has to put his money where his mouth is and really show up. All right, this next one, a forward guard. Swing player, y'all, Cam Reddish. Let's pull up some of his footage.
Cam Reddish has supplied some offense off the bench. Leans inside and banks it home. Gorgeous move from Reddish.
Hungry.
Jalen Brunson ahead to Reddish. Reddish quickly drives inside. Layup is good. And the foul.
Already, I like how much Reddish is driving into the paint, y'all. He already driving into the paint. I love that for us. Look at that replay. Athletic, long, taking the ball in, can dribble in transition.
Morant playing off the inbounds. RJ Barrett back to Brunson. Brunson on the drive. Kicks it out. Reddish. A corner three.
Stop and pop. Stop and pop. And coming off of playing with a team like New York, who already was undervalued and had to get scrappy, I think Reddish is a good ad.
The rookie Aldama stands in
We need a whole lot of that coming off the bench. Whole lot of that.
Reddish goes from the right block to the left corner.
Quick shot. Put it up. Put that thing up. We need people that can shoot. He taking it in. He going around. Look at that. Bow. Fell right into his hands. Standing in the right place. Right time. Coast to coast. Finish strong. That's important. We need people who can finish strong. Cam. Cam in the three. Cam in the corner. That's my new thing. Cam in the corner. Swing that ball straight in. That was a dime pass. That was a good pass. That was a good pass. That's D Rose for you.
Focus and consistency at the other end as they have offensive.
Back to Cam, straight in. 3 defenders. And 1. Finish strong. I hope everybody was in the weight room this off season. This summer should have been full of Lakers in the weight room because we need some strong finishers this season. Hanging and banging. Boom. Woo, great fake. Took it all the way in. Anticipated the contact. Got the N1. Come on, Cam.
For both teams. Inbound to Reddish. Reddish drives and lays it up and in.
Inbound and the drive. And he about to look like a steal right there. Look, woo. I like how athletic Cam is looking. Coast to coast. He ain't give up. Throw that thing down. Floater, soft touch. Look at that. Ooh, let me make that bigger for y'all. Ooh.
Everything is a 3-ball now. No movement.
He crossed the whole team on that one. Crossed 5 people. Literally made it look effortless.
Ojale and Hood started the season in Milwaukee. Acquired the trading deadline. Reddish,
shoot.
Three-pointer.
Let that thing fly.
Robert always called garbage time. Out to Reddish.
Just shoot it.
Reddish.
No dribble. Don't even need to put that thing on the floor.
Woo. Points in 20 minutes.
Strong rebound. I like his energy. Mike Sims is into the game.
Come on, Cam. Man, D Rose with them passes on the go. Brunson to Reddish in the corner. Shoot that thing. Oh, he gonna go in. And 1.
That's what I love about Cam Reddish's game. He doesn't always have to settle for the three-pointer.
There you go. That's what we need on the Lakers too. We need people who can shoot but know when to take the better basketball IQ shot, and that looks like it could be Cam Reddish.
Barrett continues down the lane, kicks it out. Reddish, corner 3.
Shoot that thing from the corner. Cam in the corner. It looked like that's gonna be his space. That's gonna be his rotation because he can also take it to the baseline and come in and drive. Ooh! He crossed his feet on that one. He could shoot. That boy can shoot. He's strong. He could strong. He's strong.
When he makes one, you got to be on him like no airspace.
Shoot that thing. There we go. Another 3. It looks like Cam is gonna be a shooter. He's gonna be a shooter. He's gonna be an aggressive player that's not afraid to drive it in. We need some people who can drive it in, take the contact. Also, some strong guys. Man, whoo! Watching this footage is low-key getting me turned. Okay, now I wasn't even that excited to watch any of the preseason games. The WNBA finals are gonna be on this weekend, but oh my God, put these guys in. LeBron and them ain't gonna play in the preseason anyway. All right, next one, Gabe Vincent, y'all. Great pickup. Love when we can have strong point guards that can really. Let me see if they got Gabe's stats. Played 195 games. He only averaging seven points per game. That's really crazy. He's a good clutch player, and I'm sure that's what we're gonna see here. Yep, playoffs. Here we go. Oh dang. You see how? Nah, I got y'all on the full screen. Let's go. Let's do it. Get it more turn. Gabe with the 3. Let's do it. Let's do it. Another 3 from Gabe. Gabe looks like what we wanted from Malik Beasley. This is what we wanted from Malik Beasley, but he just kind of clammed up a little bit. He needed a smaller market team. That Lake Show lights was too bright. We talked about that last season. Run it back if you want to look at my last season's commentary. He can dribble too. Not afraid to take it in. We need a little bit of that. Come on, Al. Take that thing around that screen. Put it in for the easy two. Come on, up and under. Back to Gabe. Take that thing in. He's scoring on big guys. Man, he giving Al the blues. Why they put Al on Gabe? Oh. Ain't no way in hell the Celtics gonna win with Al. I hate to say that out loud, but not when Al just letting Gabe creep past him. We ain't gonna have no problem with the Eastern Conference Finals. Let the Bucks and Celtics battle it out. Gabe, come on. Miami did an excellent job in the playoffs, so I'm glad we picked up Gabe. Straight down the lane with the contact. We need people that's not afraid to take some contact. Okay. Through the baseline. He can dribble, he can shoot, he can come around. He ain't afraid to put that thing up. Come on. Come on. Shoot that thing. He way behind the line. Put that thing in the air then. Gabe. All right, y'all. More driving. I'm going to stop this right here because I think the main thing for Gabe Vincent is his playoff performance. We need some people who can play in the clutch, who are not afraid to shoot and execute when we are in the playoffs. So that's why I think we picked up that Gabe Vincent. I think he is going to add so much to our offense, so much just aggressiveness and pace to the game. We ain't slow no more. You heard? We ain't slow no more. And not that we were slow before, because Dennis Schroeder, he did an amazing job this summer. Also in the FIBA World Cup, he played well for the Lakers. I think that Gabe is an additional add. Since we lost him, this is a great player that we can add that can execute in the clutch. All right, Max Christie. He was a two-way player last year. I think Max is going to get more minutes this year. He's been doing a great job in the G League. I've been keeping my eyes on him in the G League. So I'm not going to play no tape on Max because he was here last year. But let's move on to Jackson Hayes. Glad we still rocking with Max. We're going to continue to develop him. Hopefully we don't do the thing where we develop the player like Kyle Kuzma, and then they end up on a damn Washington Wizards. So let's not send Christie away. Let's actually reap some of the benefits of the money we spent. Let's go on to Jackson Hayes, y'all. He is a rookie. Lego. Oh, he ain't no rookie. He played for the Pelicans. My bad. There we go. He a young guy, though. This might be year 2 for him. Year 3. Okay, he got a little hop. I've been watching a lot of media day stuff, and he excited to play with LeBron. Throw that thing down in. He tall. He look like he can block some shots. Now, I will say he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. I ain't seen a whole bunch of him, but he looked like he needs to get a little dog in him. Coast to coast. Can't be mad at that. Player that's going to play offense and defense and come up run the floor completely. Woo! Fast. He got quick hands. Coast to coast. Hook shot. Big man that can move his body. Look at that. Man, get that out of here. No dribble. There we go. Control offense. Don't blow the layup. There you go. Pocket pass. He look like a good pick and roll player. Ooh, don't leave him open. They gonna leave him open. He got them little long lanky arms too. Look at that, blocking. Straight underneath. That was a no look. Straight off the backboard. He blocked a lot of shots. I like that aggressiveness. Anytime you see somebody blocking shots out of mid-air, blocking it off the backboard, running that thing. Look, boom. And one. Through the contact. I already told you about that. playing that good defense. Alley-oop. Don't let that ball die. Up and under, big boy. Got a little skill, got a little skill. All right. So the Jackson Hayes tape looks great. All right, I like him. He young. Hopefully he can add some aggressiveness. He's probably gonna make some mistakes because he's young and he's getting used to the game. But we need some bench players that can at least be aggressive. Ain't nobody saying you got to be the best player in the world because we understand that you're playing with LeBron James. But we need you to be aggressive. And that's what I think Jackson Hayes will bring. All right, let's go on to Taurean Prince. Let's look back here. Yeah, Taurean's next. So he's coming to the Lakers from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's check out his mixtape. It's 10 minutes. I ain't watching the whole damn thing. So,
Prince, the pump, the drive, finger roll.
fakes and drives. It looked like we're going to have some points in the paint this year. We're not taking no wild. There we go.
Beautiful move.
Okay, he can move a little bit.
Continuing. Minus 11 so far tonight. Edwards kicks it outside. Extra pass. Prince cross.
Okay.
Over to Edwards.
Okay, so we got some assists on the mixtape. That's cool.
Prince now driving.
Okay, with the fake.
Beautiful lay-in ball.
He can pass the ball. He can shoot the ball.
Anthony Towns dancing with Biombo. Shot clock at 2. Here comes Prince.
Pressure.
Backpedaling for a three.
There you go. He shot that over Chris Paul. Chris Paul kind of short, but
It's on video. You can do it.
block that thing. I knew he was. Ain't no way. I love that every player so far that we looked at on the new look Lakers has blocked the shot.
Pull up from
We need that defense. And one.
bucket in the foul.
And one.
Devin Mobley
Scoring through the contact. Again, important.
get up into the sweet spot.
Especially when
Mark Edwards the board.
injuries be a big thing.
Gives it up to Prince. Prince on the attack. The finger roll.
Man, he one set. And one. And one.
Gives it up quickly.
Taking advantage of you. Your feet one set right over you.
Puts it on the floor.
Yeah, big boy.
Getting around
Come on.
Bio screen. Great hands from Gobert, forcing the turnover.
Let's see what he do here.
Forbes, the Prince.
Ooh.
The dump
That was a
off
nice
the
little
top.
pass. That was a nice little pass. Little stutter
Missed the
step.
last 7 shots.
Come on, he can dribble a little bit too. He ain't getting picked.
Crossover. And the
Coast to
layup
coast.
for 2.
4 people in the lane.
Rivers. Is it into Prince?
Come on,
made
Prince.
his presence felt
There you
in the
go.
first half, doing
All right, we're going to stop the mixtape right there, y'all. It looks like Taurean Prince is going to give us some block shots, some smart basketball IQ, some great passing. It looks like he's a great forward overall. Let's see what his stats were for the season. 10 points per game. You can't be mad at that, especially coming off the bench and being a second-string Laker. We need some people who can put 10 points into the game. I think that matters. Rebounds per game, 3.7. We could do a little better there, but he's also out on the perimeter. He's in year 7. Okay, cool. I think for sure Taurean Prince will be a great defensive player mostly, but also somebody who's not afraid to throw in some of that offense. Let's look at some backup centers, y'all. Colin Castleton, rookie. Where he come from? Let's see where he came from. Colin Castleton. Let's turn on that mixtape. Let it go.
Rebound. Here comes Christie and the Lakers. Leaking out.
This summer league.
The big fella running the floor. Count it.
One-stop shop for all those hoopers out there.
Okay.
Oh, nice little shovel pass right there. Left it off for Castleton.
To the corner to get Drew Smith an open look.
Oh, rejected. Castleton.
Okay. Okay.
Involved in something. With the ball
Through the
finds
contact.
And that's on both ends. He's been able to,
All right. Got a little game.
As Brandon misses that. Bediako rejected by Castleton.
Okay. Got some hustle.
Here he is defensively on Castleton. Oh, that was a tough move.
Off the glass. That's definitely tough.
versatile power forward,
Yep.
6'9".
Okay.
Last handful of years, but there are guys who still play it, and teams that play it. Great block.
Okay.
Ball fake.
The one thing that I do think about Colin, Let me pause the mixtape right here. Castleton needs to, he going to be in the summer league a little bit. Okay, I like what I'm seeing here, but it looks like he's a two-way player. It looks like he's going to be in the G League for a while and that he just needs to get some muscle for real in order to be as aggressive as we're going to need him to be. He's not ready to be a backup for Anthony Davis just yet. All right, he ain't ready to be that just yet, but I got some hope for Colin. So we'll move right past Colin here, new player. AR-15, Austin Reeves, Hillbilly Kobe. Hillbilly Kobe. He been doing his thing for a while, y'all. Last year, averaging 10 points per game, same as Torian. So if he can do what Torian did, you know what I mean? But in the playoffs, Austin Reeves really turned up. This is only his third year pro probably. Last year was his second year, so that's awesome that we got AR-15 and that he loves the Lakers. Gone undrafted for those who don't know, but the Lakers believed in him, so that's why he believed in the Lakers. All right, let's move on to Alex Fudge. He a rookie. All right, let's see what Alex got for us on a two-way player. And I'm going to spend some time in the G League this year, so this is important that I'm going through this, and y'all see me going through this on my channel because I'm going to start getting some interviews with some of these players. So, you know, doing my thing. Okay, got a little jumper. Defense, great steal. Take that thing up. He wanted to dunk it. He should have just powered through that. Took that charge. Great basketball IQ. Blocked the ball. Great aggressiveness.
Christie with a quick outlet. Lakers on the move. Great pass and
quick hands. He got up.
Basketball leagues all over the world.
Right.
Pick and roll. Shoot that thing. His shot a little
Summer league so far for Colin Castleton.
weird.
He's been terrific.
Colin Castleton has an
But that time, the steal. Demoy Hodge.
He got hops.
And the finish for Alex Fudge.
no, it's just a payday.
There you go.
In the open floor, Damian Ball.
Very good assist. Throwing that ball up the floor. Here we go. Straight dump. They thought he was going to go out to the three. That was a good fake on Colin.
They talk about the players where the game slows down.
Ooh.
Haven't been there yet. And that's something they aspire to do. And then each different Boston led.
2-0.
Wow.
2-0.
Blocks, blocks, blocks. So that's what we like to see from the rookies. That's what we like to see from the two-way players. We want to see people that's going to be aggressive and that's going to block. So Alex Fudge, welcome to the team, man. Forward, big man. I want to see more from you. We all want to see more from you. I ain't really see no scoring in that little mixtape, but, you know, that was a little short thing. Damian Ball, guard, another rookie. We got some two-way players, man. We going to see who shake out. Who shake out and can stick with it. This is a 3-minute mixtape. We probably won't watch the whole thing. Let's go. Look like he came from college. Yeah. Okay, he got a little 3-ball on him. Some kind of AAU. This some kind of development league. I don't know what this is. It's some summer thing. Man, that's a far-ass back three. He could shoot. He should not take that in the game, though. Play. Okay. Look young as hell. Is this his high school tape? Even if it was. Okay, aggressive. That was a weird shot, but he can play. A little Kyrie in him. He just taking 2s, 3s. Pretty hungry player. He can dribble. Okay, steal. Take that thing up. 1-on-1. Beat him. He didn't want to foul him. He can jump. He can shoot. He can hoop. All right. Ball. He is a great transition player. That's what I'm seeing. Quick mixtape. Minute of his game. I'm saying he's a great transition player. Looking like he's getting some steals. He's running the floor. He's throwing the ball up the floor. He's finishing strong. He's playing ahead. A lot of good things that we should see from Damian Ball. These two-way players are really impressing me, to be honest. G League is looking pretty strong for us. Scottie Pippen Jr., y'all, he played last year. I won't go over him again. He was a two-way player last year. 2 points per game. We'll see how he develops this year. Not really a standout guard, in my opinion. I've seen some other guards that are new, that are two-way guards that are a little bit better. We'll see how Scottie shakes out this year. Maxwell Lewis, brand new rookie, y'all. Let's look at his tape. We got a guard. 2 minutes, we can do that.
In his limited time.
Let's do it.
Miami.
Okay, we got some G League. This is California Classic. Come on.
Figueroa on the cut. Nice bind on
Man,
the side.
he battled for that ball. No jump ball. Took it right up. Look at that. Blocking that ball from the inside, boy.
Oh, little spin cycle. Fall away.
Look at that defense. Swat that ball.
So very evenly matched. Great
Woo!
defense.
Yeah, Maxwell Lewis.
He can jump. He grabbing the ball out the air.
Or can you contain?
He a good defensive player. That's what they showing us here.
5 on the clock.
Little pull up. Okay. Got some offense from him.
In the drive.
Ooh, more defense.
Lewis.
He about to dunk.
Airborne.
Oh,
Powerhouse in
he missed the
Arizona.
dunk. Hate that for him.
He makes
But
an
he can
offensive
block.
play there. Lewis again.
Little quick stop and
He
shoot.
worked for that one. And Davis with a nice outlet pass quickly to Johnson.
Block that.
Saying, you know, after the Jordan Poole trade.
Oh,
Oh, this is the second dunk that he's missed, though.
to the wing.
Okay, that was a nice little layup.
Still on the floor for Los Angeles.
And that's a matchup that's going to be fun to watch. Amari Bailey and
Three.
Hutchinson, it's like looking
There we go.
at her.
Now shooting 79% from the field. That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad. And out there's another one right there.
There we go, assist. All right, I don't even need to really watch no more. Maxwell needs to work on his offense. Don't miss 2 dunks. You had really great defensive plays there. You were ahead of the ball. Why are you missing 2 dunks, bro? You got to really work on it. I know that's crazy, but you can't have that kind of offense. That don't stand out to me at all. But I'm excited to see how he grows here, rookie. You can't be mad at rookies making rookie mistakes. G League, you know, whatever. Moving on, number 23, back in number 23, LeBron James. Let me see what I got. Clap it up for LeBron. Clap it up for LeBron. Man, oldest player in the NBA right now. He ain't looking like it. Year 21. I'm excited. I'm going to go get me some 21 bronze. Like, there's nothing more that I can say about. I'm so excited to see how LeBron plays. I think he really can be the leader that we already know that he is, and really push his team to win a championship this year. And the first part of that is really putting his trust in Anthony Davis and in his offense, and training players like Rui Hachimura over the summertime and having them do his workouts and really getting them tapped in to how he operates. You know what I mean? Everybody's game is elevated when LeBron is around, you know? And who's the other new player? What's the new guy name? No, not him. Where he at? We just talked about, boy. He got the funny looking fro. Him. Jackson Hayes. He was talking about when he was in 3rd grade, LeBron was averaging 20, and now he playing with LeBron, and LeBron is averaging 20. That's crazy. That's bananas. There are no other players that are like that, y'all. We really need to take some time and clap it up for LeBron. Year 21 LeBron, y'all. Come on. There's no one greater. King James. I hate to keep doing this, but that's what this channel is about. So if you're a LeBron hater, I'm a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan. You feel me? Like, I like basketball. I like the game of basketball. I like how he's affected the game of basketball. He's our all-time leading scorer. There's no place here for LeBron hate. I'm going to clap again. Because it's my show. And you can't tell me not to love LeBron here. So, yeah, it be loud on the internet. There are a lot of people call me LeBron James because I step on my soapbox and be talking about LeBron all the time. But LeBron James, y'all. Back in 23. All right. Vincent Valero Bowden. Let me check him out. Where he come to us from? He a rookie. Okay, come from Hungary. All right. Love international players, giving everybody a chance to come through and succeed. Let's watch some Summer League.
But he's got 6 of the 16 for Boston so far. And I think, too, just what we've seen from Reggie Kisulo.
Oh, he's playing for Boston? Okay, he played for Boston in the Summer League, and we picked him up. Okay. I was like, what the hell happened here?
Baseline just out to the right. And as we said, drive on the inside.
That's a good pass. No look.
That's a nice little flush underneath. So Davison putting everybody in their spots. Didn't like the 3, sends it off.
That was a foul, too. Tough shot. Defense in your face. He hit his hand, though.
I bet he didn't give the officials a hard time.
I've been around Thomas. He did.
There we go.
Nice take on the
That was a nice cut. Finishing through contact. He can shoot a free throw.
the gauge thing.
Hey, I dreamed about the plays like that.
Good pocket pass.
Again, Kisulo.
Those three-pointers stop falling and teams start looking for twos.
Yep.
mismatches because of all the switches. Really, really hard to put their best foot forward. It's hard.
There we go. Dump straight to the middle.
And that's
That was
something
crazy.
that coaches are looking for. Do you have the discipline?
He got the ball back, though. And then passed it. Unselfish basketball. Damn, he missed it, too. I forget this G League. I'm like, how the hell they miss? 2 easy takes off the backboard, but he got the foul. His scoring is a little bit. He needs to work on his scoring. Easy twos. Block that ball. That's good. All right. All right, Vincent needs to work on his scoring. He's in the G League, so let's let him be in the G League. We ain't gonna hate on Vince. So welcome to the Lake Show, Vincent. All right, Rui Hachimura, the Black Samurai. Y'all, I loved Rui last year. I think he really came alive in the playoffs. You will never hear me talk bad about Rui. I think I love his personality. I love his work ethic. He knows what he has to do, and he fits in really good with the Lake Show. I think it was a home run for Rob Pelinka to sign him. This is his 4th year. He's from Japan. Just love him all around, and I love that he's, you know, modeling after LeBron and really trying to become that forward. All right, Christian Wood. Christian Wood is one of the players that everybody was looking forward to coming on the Lakers, coming to us from Dallas Mavericks, y'all. Let's check out a quick mixtape on Christian Wood. I'ma just his dunk highlights. I don't want to do that. All right, his shooting. Well, let's look at it a little bit. Okay, come on, video. Let's do it. He big. He tall. He can spread the float. Off the alley-oop. Also, Christian Wood grew up in Long Beach, so he grew up watching Kobe Bryant play. He talked about that. So, come on, California. He want to be here long term. So hopefully he gonna play like he want to be here long term. Dunk off Kyrie. Oh, that ain't Kyrie. That's Dinwiddie. Luka with the quick. Okay, he doing a lot of alley-ooping. Bron is good for them passes. He nice and athletic. All right, let's look at some of his shots. For the 2, he kind of cooked them a little bit. Ooh! Scoring in the paint. Quick turn. Look at that little step back. He's using the glass. I love forwards who can use the glass because he's a nice, strong, big guy. You need to use the glass to make sure that ball get in that hoop. Here we go. He just took a minute. Damn. Damn. Shot that thing. He can hit a 3 too. All right, okay, we see you can shoot. Post up, slashing. Okay, little cross. Take the ball in and get your own rebound. You heard me? Through the contact. Through the contact. Through the contact. Boom. Let's see what we got here. What's this? Defense. You ain't getting past him. He could just put his body up there. You big. Them quick hands. Not up in here. Spider. Ooh, look how tall he is. Kevin Love passed that thing. He got his hands on it. You ain't coming up and under up in here. Hey. Christian Wood. All right, y'all. I think this is enough Christian Wood. I'm excited to see how he plays for the Lakers. People play different when they got the hometown feel, when their family is in the crowd, when people they know is clapping for them, you know? So I'm excited to see how Christian Wood acts on the Lakers, what kind of points he can add, what kind of aggressiveness he gives us coming off of the bench, because I'm sure Vanderbilt is going to start, but we're going to need somebody who can come in off the bench, who can shoot. I might be taking a gamble a little early saying this, but Vandy might be getting his spot taken by Christian Wood. That's just me. After watching that mixtape, I'm like, cool. I already see what's happening here. Last player, Demois. DeMoy. I'm not sure how to say his name, but let's watch some of his summer league. Wait, where he come from? Where you come from, sir? Okay, British Virgin Islands. He a rookie. Let's do it. We got a bunch of rookies, man. We got a lot of potential, especially watching them play in the summer league like this. Ooh, stepped right over him. That was a tough rip. Shoot that thing.
Carlton, I do believe.
Ooh, he was ready for that dunk.
3-second differential between the shot clock and game.
Shoot.
But Dempsey couldn't get the follow.
Took the ball. Bam.
And the giveaway.
He playing basic basketball, just fundamental basketball. And one. Feed one set. Try to take a charge from the corner. Shoot that thing. Yeah. He caught it low, too. No dribble needed. He adjusted the ball. It's very important.
Hodge got it. Castleton inside.
Woo. There you go. Shoot that thing. Okay.
Castleton near 7-footer going to DeMoy Hodge.
DeMoy. That's his name.
This is where Charlotte's been getting their best offense in transition, but that time the steal. DeMoy Hodge.
All right.
Second year as a two-way. I mean,
all right, y'all. It's looking like DeMoy Hodge is looking for an opportunity. He can hoop. There are so many guys who can hoop, and especially in the G League that are two-way players and looking for an opportunity. If put in the game and given an opportunity and he can show up and step up, hey, he got an opportunity is what I'm saying. He has the opportunity. So we have just went through the whole new look Lakers, y'all. The preseason game is coming up. This is the first time you've heard me talk about Lakers since May. I'm excited to get the games back started. The WNBA Finals will be happening this weekend, so I'll be talking about basketball this weekend on my channel. But make sure you keep it locked here. Subscribe. I'm giving you all of what I think. A lot of entertainment, a lot of laughs. I'm going to have some people come and guest in, just some people who know a lot about basketball. But mostly it's just me talking shit, right? Like, you want to see somebody who's talking about basketball from the commentary standpoint of a fan. So if you work overnight, you work wherever, you just want to play this in the background, I have an audio version available, Lakers, I choose you, ! Or you can watch me on YouTube and just cast it to your TV and let it play. But either way it goes, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. I go by the name of DJ Trice. This show is called Lakers, I Choose You, and I'm going to keep giving you some commentary. I'm excited for the season, excited for the preseason, y'all. Make sure y'all keep it locked, and let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. I'll tap back in with y'all tomorrow, and an edited version of this will drop on my channel in the morning. Keep it locked.